Hey heroes, welcome to the Hosts for Hire podcast. We're doing another episode about DC's Absolute Universe. So if you're not caught up, we highly recommend you do so before watching this. We really don't want to spoil anything, especially, with how great this series has been
Yeah,
recently.
don't spoil it for yourselves. Do yourself the justice of reading these because it's been a long time in comics since we've gotten something this exhilarating to read through. Like,
Amen.
I don't read a lot of comics like in general anymore, but I definitely don't do it day of drop. Like, I haven't done that in like I couldn't even tell you the last time like
Yeah,
that I was
I
like
know, I couldn't
waiting on the
either.
drop for like a comic.
Martian Manhunter doesn't seem like it's going to ever truly make much sense.
Dude, okay, that writer, man. Okay, yeah, let's go there. Like Dennis Camp, as I believe the writer. Dude, what a unbelievable mastermind in the wickedest, most like LSD trip, like strangest way to tell a story, man. Like I
Yeah.
love it so much.
And his partnership with the artist Javier Rodriguez, they're killing it together. Between his art and Dennis's
Yes.
writing, it's just such a perfect combination and so weird. I love it. It's just like a
Yes.
Martian would be. He has no idea what Earth customs are. He's just a weird being that lives by
Yo,
his
what
own
is it that
rules.
we were just reading and I told you that I loved so much that they had in the middle of the panel is like the circular like words and it was like literal equals
Equals
metaphor
metaphor
equals
equals literal
literal
equals
equals
metaphor.
metaphor.
Yep.
Like, dude, like every little detail in like you said the art, the writing, the way the art interacts with the writing
Hmm.
is like a path of storytelling. Beautiful, dude.
That's never been
Like
used before either. You
not
know
that
what I
I
mean? Like,
not
not
dude.
that I've seen, at least not to
Dude.
this level either.
So
Like,
good. Like the way the colorful smoke is used and then like the literal smoke as like the white Martians. Like it's just so cool, dude.
yeah.
I like
As I'm reading it, I can't help but just think like, oh, what? Oh, what? Hang on. Whoa,
yep.
that's so cool. Wait.
Move on to the Manhunter or
Yeah.
Mindhunter a little bit.
Mindhunter. Yeah.
There's some aspects of this that I love so much, man. I actually wrote a bit down as well. Let me find it real quick. It's when I think it's in like issue 2 where he's still trying to realize what like is going on. John
Hmm.
Jones is, and he's talking to the Martian, and he says, "I, you, we are mind, hunt, kill, save, redeem, heal," and then it goes like with the er, like
Mm.
like they are the like mind hunter, the mind killer, the mind saver, the mind redeemer, the mind healer. Like
Mm.
dude, that just gave like me chills right now. Like that's so freaking cool, dude. Like I just can't like again as someone who likes doing this on my own time. Like God, there's levels to this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and God, do I aspire to be on a level that can do that to like somebody else, to how I'm feeling like right now? Because that must be that's so cool, man.
It makes me want to go and research these writers and read their
Everything they've
entire
ever done,
everything, their bibliographies. Because like
straight up,
I want to know
like,
how they got from. I want to read their first thing and know follow how they got to where they are now, so that maybe we can emulate it.
dude, I'm 100% there with you, dude. Like,
Hmm.
and like you were saying before, not to reiterate, but like the way that the artist like works, like they must be like in the same room, like they must be in such intimate like work with each other over this because like you said like the dialogue works with the artistry like when John Jones is like sleeping his shadow is the Martian and
Hmm.
like all of that is a part of the like story path that's like going on. Like you can't just read the words. If you were to read the
Yeah,
words to this, like you would be like wholly confused, even more so than like is already being like purposefully making you confused in.
yeah,
Like
and
it's
like especially with with this one compared to all the other ones, it's they have to work more collaboratively because the words and dialogue go in swirl into the
that's
art
what I'm
and like around
saying.
it, and like it works in tandem with each other more so than most comics.
Comics,
Comics
like
in
yeah,
general, yeah,
like
like
most comics, you feel like you could if you just read the words, like obviously you need the imagery, not to like
mhm.
but like you can almost get the gist of what's going on. Like this,
from
like
from one or the other, from just
fr-
seeing the
right.
images or just seeing
That's
the
exactly
words.
it. That's a much better way to say what I was trying to say. Like this, like you couldn't do it with one or the other.
And if you
It would
can,
just
you're a freak of
like it
nature.
would be a jumble. Like you've done way too much LSD. You're on a level. You're on the grand level.
You're just floating above us all. We don't actually perceive your existence anymore.
But you guys, all of this is to be said is that like like Kyle and I are big fans of this absolute universe. If you haven't gotten it already, like there is so little to complain about with what's going on. I
we
guess like
struggled a bit.
when it comes to the end, like
Yeah.
things left unsaid, things left undone will be a lot easier to like pick and point out. But like as of right now, man, like it's almost perfect, dude. Like
Mhm.
what a lovely thing as comic fans that we get to experience. Like god damn.
So please, let's not ruin this like we've been ruining everything else that we've
Yeah,
been
like
getting recently.
yeah, that is one thing that is like lovely. Like I guess like comic fans aren't as loud when it's like in the comic book world. Like
Mhm.
we just like let things like whatever in there. When it comes to live action, we complain about race and Superman's calmness and like whatever else that is like stupid going on right now. But like I honestly am so glad that doesn't make it into the comic world. Like
Mhm.
maybe it does and we're just not seeing it. But uh like
Yeah, we wouldn't
yeah,
know any better. But
I'm so glad that like these types of stories get to be told without just like meh, meh.
yeah.
What
And
about meh?
we need to bolster the stories like these because like we were saying
Yeah,
we want to see it go for hundreds of issues and to your point like you were saying it's really confusing, which is cool right now, but that might end up being its downfall in things not
right.
closed up, not wrapped
Closing it.
up properly,
Hmm.
if they're opening all of this confusion, they are creating a higher standard
Yeah.
for making it make sense eventually.
Green Lantern feels like that the most to me right now. Maybe
Mhm.
because there's only 3 issues out where all the other ones have a little more fleshed out in it.
Yeah.
But like it just feels like it's got a lot to like answer in my brain for it to like make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so when we come back and do this again, we'll probably again mostly talk about Martian Manhunter and Wonder Woman because they
I'm
are.
hoping so much beyond hope that one of the other four like just like
I'm thinking Flash. If I had to
like
put, if I had to
agree.
wager on it, Flash is going to be
Agree.
the next one that we go in depth with because
Agree,
it
bro.
like you said this issue really kind of it
Which
gets
is
you in there.
crazy because normally like I would be so much like Batman. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like under normal circumstances, like Batman, dude, like would be like what I'm harping about. And like I think we talked about him the least,
Especially
man.
in this one,
And he's
yeah, and just
such
in
a
general.
cool version of Batman, and it's just so crazy what they've done
Well, and that just goes to show you, like that is, in my opinion, the coolest version of Batman we've gotten so far.
in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, if not one of the coolest
Hmm.
versions we've gotten. And it's not the coolest version of a character in
Right.
this run.
In this world,
That's
no,
mind
no.
blowing to me.
Yeah, yeah. I would be. I want so desperately for one of these, or even what comes next. Because there's more characters to be
Mhm.
revealed, absolute versions of more characters. Like if one can like surpass or even just stand to Wonder Woman in my mind, dude. Like our cup, it runneth so over. like
I
it is
go,
just spilling out
I
the
can't hold it.
sides.
I can't hold
Like
it.
it's just spilling out the sides. I'm so happy. You know me as being like a DC like fan, but like Marvel has just unequivocally been where everything is right now.
Yeah.
Like they've just been like the kings of like literally all the forms of the medium. And
Mhm.
like this is just it's
It's
so
refreshing.
happy for
It's
my soul,
refreshing.
dude.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
It's
It's
like
so happy,
finally.
dude. I'm right there with you, bro. So you guys, please get in our comments. Let's talk about the good. Let's talk about what you find to be the bad that we didn't talk about. Because like, please let us know what we're missing. Like, let us know like little things that we're not picking up on. We want to talk to you guys. We want to create a community. We want to get to the nitty gritty of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, please tell us everything that's wrong with this that we missed. Tell us that the things you agree with. We would really appreciate if you head over to Host4Hire podcast at Host4Hire with number 4 podcast on all socials. It'd
Yes.
really help us out. Leaving a comment, like, share, subscribe, all the good things. We do appreciate you guys stopping by, and we will catch you with the next episode.
Peace.